So I graduated high school in 2023, which means when I started high school, teenagers were so different. It was pre-COVID times. There's obviously been a lot of changes in the past few years. Yeah, so I obviously already kind of have an impression of how teenagers are nowadays just because of social media and just being out in the world. I really am curious just about how high school is in general and kind of the role that social media plays in all of this and the development and kids growing up too quickly. So, luckily, I have someone who experiences high school firsthand. I'm going to be having my first ever guest on the podcast, which is so exciting. My little sister, she's been begging me to be on this ever since I started, actually, ever since before I started. She's the very first person that I told about this, and I'm going to have her on here today. You want to come out? Can I come out now? Yes, you can come out.
Hey guys.
She wanted to come out of the closet. We argued about it for a little bit.
My cookies. We're back.
She's been baking so much recently. So much that every year we get a new ornament, and her ornament this year was a baking ornament. I wanted to do this podcast earlier, and then she's been baking all day, so we couldn't do it. And now I'm worried about it getting dark because the sun is supposed to set in like 20 minutes, but it's fine.
Can I sit on the pillow?
No, you're fine. You're fine. We're never gonna get this done. You realize you have to talk into the mic, right?
Now I'm talking.
Okay, so do you want to introduce yourself? Okay, can you act normal?
What do I say?
What's your name?
I'm Emerson.
And what year of high school are you in?
My second year of high school, and I'm 13 years old.
So you got a phone when you started high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We travel for school, so we got our phones when we were starting high school because
Last August.
yeah, because we kind of live in a bit of a smaller town, so there are options for high schools, but the options aren't as varied. So we travel a little bit so that we have
Yeah, the ones
more
near here don't have
options.
any very diverse programs or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, exactly. But I did notice, like, when it comes to our household, it was really different compared to other households when it comes to just devices and social media in general. Like, I got my first ever device when I was in sixth grade. I got like a tablet, and I got my phone when I started high school. Here, high school starts in seventh grade. We don't have middle school or anything. It's kind of a whole different system. Yeah, and growing up, we had a desktop computer, and I would play like Club Penguin and
That
like
was the only device that
Webkins and
you'd all
stuff.
share.
Yeah, and we'd have to ask permission to go on it. We'd have to be like, "Mom, can I go on the computer?" And
Yeah.
sometimes she'd say no.
For us, it wasn't as bad, but our older siblings had a system where they would use poker chips.
That was for TV.
That was for everything.
Really?
All the devices. Mom
Oh,
and Dad would every day. It was 20 minutes or something each poker chip,
I didn't know that.
and then you would accumulate them, and that was for the desktop to play games or the TV.
Yeah, but I'm thankful for the way that we grew up because we weren't stuck to our phones. But it's also like if you take into consideration the time that I was growing up, I just dropped something. Devices weren't as prominent because I'm 19, so I was born in the 2000s. So things just weren't as prominent. The computer was kind of a big deal. It was kind of a new thing. So when you got a phone, I'm assuming a lot of your friends already had phones. Because I remember when I got a phone, a lot of my friends already had phones for a really long time. Like the majority, do you have any friends that didn't have phones already?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. All of my close friends already had phones. These days in school, if somebody doesn't have a phone, it's considered really weird. If you're
Yeah.
oh, can I get your number? I don't have a phone. You're like, what do you mean you don't have a phone?
It's just become so normal
Yeah,
to
it's
have a
become so
phone.
normal, and it's become abnormal to not have a device on you
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
You know how Dad sometimes we go somewhere and he just doesn't bring his phone.
Mm-hmm.
He only brings his phone when we go actually traveling somewhere.
Yeah.
It's good that we have that sort of influence,
Mm-hmm.
from our parents that are you don't need to bring your phone. It's not absolutely necessary all the time, you know?
Yeah, we have like rules in our house, like no phones at the table type thing, because we all try to like live in the moment.
We don't want to become too dependent.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
When I first got my phone, I've gotten used to it now. I become more responsible. When I first got my phone, I had screen time limits.
Yeah.
Like, I can only be on it from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Hmm.
And certain apps I can only be on 2 hours a day.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
also, when I was downloading my apps, I would have to request it to our sister because our parents don't have
Yeah.
Apple phones. So I couldn't just download any app I wanted.
Yeah. So you have a phone, but I find what you do on your phone, it's different from your friends, right? Because you're not really on social media. Like you don't have Instagram.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
don't
on
have
social
TikTok.
media. I don't.
Yeah. Like she has YouTube.
I have
She's a
YouTube.
victim of scrolling on YouTube Shorts.
Okay, not anymore. Do you know how much like aura I lose when I go on YouTube Shorts now? I don't do that anymore.
And your Pinterest, you have the Pinterest
Okay.
humor. You watch
Yeah.
TikToks on Pinterest.
Not that.
So
No,
you're on
basically,
social media, but it's
I
not
see
like
it.
I don't really consider Pinterest
I
social
also use
media.
Pinterest just for like stuff like drawings
Yeah, like for
and baking. Like
inspiration.
can I call myself a baker? I don't know
Guys,
if
she's
this
been
is-
baking so much.
Yeah,
Something is being baked every weekend.
yeah.
It's
Every weekend. Like I don't think I haven't baked something during the weekend in a lot of weeks.
it's been
I
a
don't
hot
know.
minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
was telling
for
them how
example,
your
today,
ornament. I was telling them how your ornament was a baking ornament
Yeah.
this year. Yeah.
Like already today, I baked an entire batch of oatmeal cookies, and I make this like date loaf that I
Yeah,
eat for
it's like
breakfast.
sweetened with dates. It's
Yeah,
really
there's
cool.
no sugar in
And
it.
it's so pretty too. You take it
Yeah.
out and it's like all brown from the cocoa
Yeah.
powder. It's got chocolate chips and stuff. We're
Mhm.
really getting off track. But
It's okay.
anyways,
That's a good thing. It's natural. Anyway, so why I was talking about the baking is that's why what basically all I do on my phone is
mm,
go on Pinterest for like recipes and stuff, inspiration for drawings because I'm also a painter.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Guys,
kind of stuff.
she's so talented. She's so talented.
So are
I'm
you.
jealous.
Just different
Okay.
talent.
Yeah, very
I
different.
can never start.
I can't draw. One time I tried to draw a dog, or was
Her
it a
friend thought it was a
giraffe?
giraffe. No, her friend thought it was a giraffe. and
I
you drew
just did a
dog.
quick little drawing, and listen. I'm good at other things. Art is just not my thing. Okay, so how much of an influence do the phones have? Like, let's say you're on breaks at school, like on lunch. Are people actually talking, or are you all just on your phones?
It really depends on the group that I'm
Mm-mm.
with, like the kind of crowd. Like for example, like at my lunch table
Make sure
during
your mic is closer. I don't know how much it picks up.
yeah, in the cafeteria during lunch, I have like one half is like somebody that we take the bus with and all of his friends, and they're rarely on their phones. There's usually a couple of them scrolling on TikTok, but it's not like complete silence. Like
Mm.
they're scrolling, and then when they find like something funny, like they're showing it to each other, they're still like halfway socializing. On the other side of the table, I mean, lately there hasn't been many people because two of my friends in my friend group, they both just got boyfriends, which honestly is
Mm.
crazy. They do not sit at our table anymore.
Mm.
They go to their boyfriend's table and just sit on their phones and just like they're all over
Geez,
each
those
other.
13-year-olds have more going on than I do.
They have a better. It's okay, but it's not real. It's 15, like it's not real. Anyway, but like me and my closest friend were never on our phones. Like sometimes I forget my phone in my locker at lunch, and then I get back at the end of lunch and I'm like, I didn't bring my phone with me. Like I usually just eat and then we go to like another room, the Agora, and I just hang out with my friend and talk.
That's really good. Yeah.
But like when you look around in the cafeteria at lunch, because we can only have our phones at lunch, it's not that bad. Like it's kind of half. Like half of the people are just on their phones, like dead silent, not socializing, and the other half are like decently talking to people. They're aware of their surroundings and stuff. But there's always phones involved. Like there's never a table that nobody's on.
Yeah, but that is pretty normal.
Yeah.
And today, so do you think that social media has caused kids to grow up too quickly? Yeah. I feel like whenever I talk about this, I feel like I sound like a grandma. Like I've said this before. Like I sound like a grandma, but it's so true.
It's true.
It's so true.
Actually, what's happening? Like when I see the people around me, like sometimes I like look at the people in their first year of high school, and I'm like, these people are younger than me. Like
Yeah, sometimes they look like they're my age, and I'm 19.
Yeah, like crazy. And also,
you're not even talking into the mic anymore.
Sorry,
Girl, keep it close like I do.
It's the fact that I'm scared of them. Like,
Mm.
they're younger than me. I technically have superiority.
Superiority. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like scared of them.
No, I swear, even the 14 and 15-year-olds scare me. I'm walking down
Yeah.
the street and I feel so
Like they look
judged.
so old. Like I feel like they try to end their childhood so quick.
It's really sad. Kids don't have awkward faces anymore.
Yes.
Guys,
She's a different person. Like completely different.
it's not even fair. It's not even fair.
When you were like beginning high school, did your friends have awkward faces? I feel like they haven't changed as much as you did. Like
I don't know. I mean, sometimes in my mind, I think that not a lot of people have changed, and I look back to the photos, like our yearbook from when
and they're
everyone
like you're such a
they're
baby.
all
Like
such babies, like everyone's so young. But the thing about a lot of the people is they just look like younger versions of themselves.
yeah.
I didn't see a lot of people that just
You
look like completely
completely
different.
changed. And somehow she
I
did not get most change in the yearbook.
Yeah. But
She
it's also
wasn't
because
known
I
enough.
wasn't very popular.
Yeah, you
I
weren't
was very
popular.
quiet in high school. High school is not a great time for me. Also, high school is a weird situation if you think about it.
It's a different experience
You're
for
stuck in the
everybody.
same area with the same people. When you leave high school, you really start to see that like some people were friends with you for geographical reasons.
For convenience.
Yeah, I was so scared to leave high school because I was so used to the routine of things. But I left high school and I started college, and it's the best thing that's ever happened. I started to meet people. There's more variety of people and people that are gonna be your people. I just say people so many
and you're
times.
going to
But
more places. So there's like
yeah,
more possibility that you find the right people for you.
Mhm.
It's easier to find friends that way.
Yeah, I think it's just, and it's also the thing about high school is I find people establish their friends at the beginning, and then it's really hard to insert yourself
Yeah.
and change like your status.
Even though
I
so
guess.
many like as you go on through high school, the friends that you made that first day, every day were changing.
Mhm.
And that's why like you shouldn't worry about losing friends.
Yeah.
Like me and some of my friends have like drifted apart a little bit.
Mhm.
And some of my mutual friends too have drifted apart from my close friends.
Yeah.
And that's okay because we're becoming the people that we want to be. And if these people aren't right for you, you gotta get rid of them.
Yeah, I really do believe that there's certain people in your life and they're meant to be there during that certain life stage, and they served a purpose during that time. And it
Yeah.
doesn't mean that they're always going to be there,
It's not. It
but they
doesn't
were there
mean-
for a reason in that time.
Yeah. It doesn't mean they were bad.
Yeah.
They helped you become the person you are
Mhm.
now.
But sometimes you just change. Sometimes people drift apart. Sometimes
Yeah.
people grow apart. You just don't believe in the same things anymore, and that's okay. Do you know what I think really plays a role into the growing up too fast? So,
Mhm.
because social media is such a prominent part of life now, the people creating on social media are like teenagers and above, which
Mhm.
means that the influence that younger people are seeing, they're not seeing an influence of people acting like kids.
Yeah.
So they feel like
So
the
then
only way to
they think
fit
they
in,
need to be
they
like
think
that.
it's normal
Yeah.
when that's someone who's way older
I
than
mean,
them.
personally, with me, I didn't really grow up too fast.
I think
Like
I think
still act like a
you're
kid.
pretty you're pretty different
I still
from
act like myself. I don't
what's the word?
force myself to be somebody different.
Yeah, I think you're pretty mature and wise for your age, but when it
Thank you.
comes to still embracing your childhood, I think you're still able to do that, and it's really nice to see. I think it's kind of sad, and it's not really their fault. Like I think it's just become so normal, and that's just what you see.
Mhm.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, but then
Like
it's
the other day, it's like at this point, I mean, I have a friend. She's way taller than me. I am. Can I say my height? That's
you
not
can
rev-
say you're
That's not revealing my.
well, you're like 4'11" or something.
For my age, I am short-ish.
I was so much shorter though. That's another
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you were really
When I
bad.
started 7th grade, I think I was 4'4" or 4'5".
Actually,
I was short. Like I could pull up the photo of me where I look like a literal who.
no,
Like I'm so awkward because
Okay, for
we
me,
have a
it's not that
uniform
bad.
at our high
I'm
school,
definitely not the
and the
shortest,
skirt was below my knees. Like it,
and it's supposed to be mid-thigh.
yeah.
No, but the people at my school, like, I'm definitely not the shortest one, but the school's
Yeah.
also a big school, though, so it was unlikely for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But
There's a lot of people there.
I'm 4'11", and my friend is 5'7".
She's taller than me.
She definitely looks, like, older than me.
Older than she is,
Yeah.
yeah.
The other day after school, she was turned around, like, you could only see the back of her. There was a guy from our school, because, like, in that area, you always see students. He passed by her, and I don't know if I should even be saying this, but he, like, looked her up and down.
Like
and,
he checked her out.
Yeah, checked her out. That's an example of how, from the naked eye, how much older kids these days are looking.
Yeah.
But also she's just tall. Like the height does play a part in it,
Mm-hmm.
so that makes sense. But
Yeah. No, it's just weird. I don't know what's in their water. I don't know what it is. The kids are just they just look so much older nowadays.
Mhm.
It's kind of crazy. Kind of
I don't
crazy.
look that much older than my age
No,
though.
but it's also with our genetics, we tend to have baby faces a little bit. Like
Yeah.
people always mistake me for being younger. I was at work the other day and I was talking to two of my coworkers. They're both older than me, but they thought I was like 15, 16.
Well, I'm not the only one that has a baby face at my school.
Yeah.
It's just my height plays a part in it, and
The
does
combination
it
of the two.
emphasizes the baby
Yeah,
face.
exactly, exactly. Okay, so back to the dating thing. What is dating life like? Because when I was in elementary and high school, dating was just very like, oh, let's meet up over here and hold hands. You know what I mean? It wasn't super serious, but I wonder if nowadays, because of how relationships are portrayed on social media, if that's also influencing people. Are they more serious or is it kind of just a label? Because that's kind of
It
how
is
it
not
was
a
when I.
label. It is not a label. Whoa, whoa.
A what?
It's not a label. Like
I
it's
thought you
not.
said relatable, and I was like, it's also not
It is
relatable.
not just a label. Like
Yeah,
elementary school are like, oh, I like you. I like you too.
like,
Can I put your arm on my shoulder?
or it's like the checkbox. It's like, do
Or
you like me? Yes or no?
can I
Maybe.
can I put my arm on your shoulder? Yeah, you can put, and then it's super awkward.
Yeah.
When I tell you right now, two of my friends, one of them has been dating the guy for a month. The other one's
Hmm.
been dating them for 3 weeks, I think.
Oh my gosh.
They're talking about their future years as if they're like an engaged couple. They're like, yeah, we're
Aw.
probably gonna be together for like a few more years, and I'm like,
Oh.
what do you mean? And this isn't just in my grade.
I don't
It's
even
in
know
the
what I'm gonna eat for dinner tomorrow.
exactly. It's in the grade lower
Like
too. There's this
in
one
the
kid I
year.
know, he's 11. It's way more serious. They treat it like a real relationship, and
Mm.
it kind of creeps me out. Like how the second you know that the person likes you, or it's also way more complicated. Like, the whole situationship, talking stage.
Hmm.
Like,
That's even a thing then? Or did they just
yes,
jump right into it?
no, they do not jump right into it. They're not
No?
like, oh, I like
Oh,
you.
so they're
Okay, let's
taking it
date.
step by step, like
Yeah,
actually.
like a real relationship.
Oh.
And it's just weird.
Is that something that you would want?
No.
You're not ready for that.
Personally, I have dated two people.
Huh?
One of them for 2 days and the other one for 2 hours.
Okay.
And
Okay.
both
Oh,
times,
yes, I know about
and
this.
I'm the
Yes,
one who
yes.
ended them because
Okay. Hey, good thing for not dragging it on.
yeah.
Good job for not dragging it on.
And it was brave of me because the second guy, all of my friends were like, oh my god, he's perfect for you. He's not.
I'm so sorry if it's dark. This girl wasn't
I
ready for
was
the time. She
baking.
said you.
I
No.
was baking.
Yesterday I talked to her and I was like, we're going to record it tomorrow, right? Because I was out with a friend all day yesterday. So I was like, we can do it tomorrow. She's been so excited for this. And yesterday I was like, we can do it like afternoon, like 2 o'clock, because it can't be too late because it gets dark at like 4 p.m. now. And she was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's
then
fine. I didn't know she was planning on baking. She made a whole date loaf. She made cookies.
I already said that
You could have
earlier.
done it tomorrow.
No, I
You're
could not have. I'm starting school in 2 days. Tomorrow I don't want to be working.
baking
I
is
have to
not
get
working. You enjoy
I
baking.
have to get my stuff ready.
Right, yeah. And then I kept saying
To
we
get
should
my
just do it
books out.
tomorrow. Do you think that social media is also ruining their social cues or like their social skills or kind of just like having respect for people in general? Because do you remember the story on the train?
Oh my
I
god.
know, okay, I know he wasn't a little kid, which makes it worse because this was a grown man.
This man
This is a
was
grown
like,
man,
I think
completely unaware about what
he was 25.
like he was too old to be doing
He was
this
older than
and to be
he was older
this
than
ignorant. So it's the morning. I'm getting on the train. It's like what, 7 in the morning? We get on the train. We take the train to get to school because we go to the same area. So I get on the train.
He sits across from
I'm
me.
sitting down and I think it was a presentation that I had that day or something. So I was writing cue cards on the train. And
So you
this
could
guy
practice.
gets on. Yeah, this guy gets on a couple of stops into the ride and he sits down next to me, which is fine. Like when you're in a packed train, like you're expecting, like in the morning especially, you're expecting people to sit next to you and everything. But he sits next to me, doesn't look at anyone, doesn't make eye contact with anyone.
He's looking down at his phone.
Looking
the
down
entire
at his
time.
phone. He sits down and there's someone on the opposite side of him as well. He has like both of us in an arm lock. Like he
Yeah,
has his
yeah.
elbows out.
He
Okay,
was so spread
I
apart.
couldn't move.
She couldn't stand.
I was in an arm lock.
His bag was on top of his top. It was like this.
Guys, I couldn't move. And then the people pleaser me was scared to say something.
I was whispering to her
because she was sitting
the entire
across
ride.
from me with
I
her
was like,
friend.
say something.
And I was like, no, it's fine. And I'm trying to write. It was so bad.
He does not acknowledge it the entire time.
Because he looked up at one point because there were kids screaming.
Yeah.
There were kids like being loud across from him.
He knew that he was invading.
He knew damn well. He just didn't care.
Invading his space.
He just didn't care.
Didn't say anything. Not a care in the world. Just
yeah.
And I could hear his phone too. He was playing like Clash Royale.
I think social media in general, no matter how old you are, it's just become so normalized to like bully people and be so mean and be so quick to judge. The comment sections in Instagram Reels are vile. TikTok is sometimes bad. YouTube Shorts is sometimes bad. But Instagram Shorts, I open the comment section and I'm like, what is going on? I think I saw a video once where this girl got a haircut and the haircut was like supposedly bad. And then because of how many people were hating in the comment section, she wasn't allowed to go back to the hair salon. The person who did her hair got mad at her and said, you can't come back to my hair salon because the people commenting on it. This is on Instagram Reels. It's insane. It's crazy. Yeah. What's also crazy to me is like sometimes I'll make a reference and then like the fact that 14-year-olds or 13-year-olds understand what I'm talking about. Even I was talking to my friend yesterday and she's in an early childhood education program. So she was doing a stage with a bunch of kids, like 4-year-olds. They knew the 6-7 thing. They were doing like the 6-7 thing. It's crazy.
You want to hear something?
Yeah.
Proof that parents give their 5-year-old children iPads and let them go on any platform that they want. More common than you think. I went skating with my dad yesterday, okay? Up the street, we just have like a rink.
There's a rink that they make, yeah.
Hockey rink. Went skating. It was a nice day. It was like cold. We knew the ice was good. And I wanted to go skating. These 3 little girls, okay? They're in front of me. One of them, I don't know if you guys know, but I mean, I don't see it. It's because my friend who's my age was talking about it. I heard this girl, she was like screaming it. She was like, you got a Coco Chanel. You know the dancer?
No way.
And then she falls from the chair.
Yeah, you showed me the video.
In the part where she falls from the chair, she fell on the ice on purpose and waited for them to do something, but they did it.
Wait, when you were up at the rink?
Yeah, she like purposely fell. She was like, ow.
Do you think she was imitating the video that you showed me the other day? Because I thought that you were talking about the video and then you said ice.
They were just doing falling competitions. I mean, that's not related to social media. That girl was so annoying. She was so annoying. And she was just like not aware of her surroundings. And I know she's a child, but like you're supposed to teach your children this. I'm literally right behind her. I'm about to skate past. I'm like, also, I'm not a perfect skater. Like I don't really know how to.
You don't go often enough.
I don't really know how to stop.
You go like a couple
on my
times
skates.
a year,
I only slow down.
Yeah.
So she's in front of me, and then she moves aside, and I'm like, okay, it's time to go. And then she goes right in front of me, and I almost knocked her over.
Oh my gosh, that is what's really scary about skating. I'm always worried I'm gonna like run into a kid or the people who are hockey players who go to the indoor rinks or the skating rink and they're skating and they're showing off. You're gonna run someone over. Like it's so dangerous.
No, when another instance that I went skating with my dad. We were in Toronto, so we went to the big skating rink. You know, the one with the sign and stuff, nice and fancy. We're skating around. I was already kind of scared. There's so many people skating in different directions too. It's supposed to be like one way, but people are going clockwise and counterclockwise.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
And then some guy, he was wearing gloves too, like those thick ones. He got run over.
Yes, I remember this.
I fell down on my knees and I was like, ugh, I'm tired. I see him. He falls down and the person skates right over his hand and he has thick cuts on his knuckles. And I was like,
no. Imagine if he didn't have the gloves on. But what I don't even want
I
to
swear
think
his
about
finger
that.
would have been halfway cut off. We were supposed to be talking about high school.
I don't even know. I mean, I think we've talked about the basics.
Oh shit, that's a wrap. No, it's not.
You don't want it to be a...
I thought so. Another thing about relationships, like how serious it is. You know how like people like your age, they're like, oh my god, I'm single, I'm so sad, I need a girlfriend, I need a boyfriend.
The little kids do this?
This is like early on this school year. I'm walking with my friend around in the backfield of the school during lunch because it was still like fall, so it's nice outside. We were just going for a little stroll, watching the soccer game and stuff. And then this guy, in the year younger than us, he runs up to us and he's like, "Hey guys, my girlfriend just broke up with me, and I need another one. So will either of you guys be a candidate?" Huh?
Sorry? And didn't you not hear what he said, so
Candidate.
you said yes?
Candidate.
Didn't you not hear, so you said yes? I
Oh
think
yeah.
I remember the story. Or is that someone else?
No, it's this person.
That's kind of like when I'm at work a lot of the time, because I'm a waitress at a senior's home. So sometimes it's hard to tell what they're saying, or it's hard to hear them. And sometimes I just like smile and laugh, and I'm so scared for the day that they say something serious. Or one time, oh my gosh, okay, there was this lady at a table, and I go up to her, and she had, so we serve different courses, right? So for every meal there's 2 meal options, then we always give an appetizer. There's like a soup and a salad option, or they'll get like a juice, and then there's a dessert, coffee, tea, just the normal stuff. So I go up to her, and she had gotten a salad as an appetizer, but she got it in the meal plate, so I thought that she had eaten her meal. And I'm like, "Do you want a dessert?" Because we always offer dessert when they're done. She's like, "I haven't eaten yet." But then I thought she was making a joke because of how clean and finished her plate was, so I start laughing because I thought she was joking. And then she's like, "Why are you laughing? I haven't eaten yet." And I got so embarrassed. I walked to the back and I went to my coworker and I was like, I wanted to cry. I don't want to go back out there. Like, I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of funny stories from work. I really like the routine, the consistency, because we get to know the people. So we'll place their soups in the same spots that they always sit. Because a restaurant, it's always, you never know what to expect.
It's not the kind of job that you can just get like a call at like 9 p.m. and you're like, "Hey, we need you."
Yeah. Yeah, we have our shifts. We have a few different people
Like she
working. It's
hasn't.
usually like
When was
3
the last
people.
time you had like different date shifts? Like 6 months ago?
Well,
You've had the same
no,
like.
I covered a bunch
Oh well, like
last week.
other than
I
that.
worked 4 days in a row.
Yeah,
It
but
was
that's
too much.
because you're off. It's
I
like the
was so
holidays.
tired. I did it after New Year's Eve. I did a full day shift off of 6 hours of sleep. It's not fun.
6 hours is a decent amount. This should be
You
another.
can't function unless you like
I have
have
to get at
9.
least 7 for me to be conscious. enough.
Conscious?
No,
That's the complete
I-
opposite. Sleeping is not conscious.
I have to get 7 hours of sleep to be like a good person.
And you need to be fed.
If I got, yeah.
Guys, when she's hangry, she's so scary. I'm scared of her when she hasn't eaten.
Speaking of hangry, can I have some of your Brookside Blueberry?
Afterwards. We've been recording for 37 minutes.
You gotta go shim.
I mean, we haven't been talking for 37. It's so much easier to talk for longer when you have someone to jump? No. Bounce ideas off of. Bounce, not jump. So, yeah, I mean, when I was in high school, social media was it was still a prominent part, but when I started high school, like, it was the start of TikTok. So I think social media has been there for a long time, but the influence has really changed. Like, TikTok wasn't as much of a thing. Instagram was still there.
There's like Musical.ly, but
Yeah, Musical.ly was there. I do remember, I don't know if I've told you about this, but I think it was in 2019 where there was the world record egg. So someone wanted to beat the number of Instagram likes on a post. So they posted just an egg, a picture of an egg. This is so niche. Not a lot of people are going to get this. It was a picture of an egg. And then they were like, "I want to beat the world record of the amount of likes." And it was known for the world record egg, and it beat the record for the most likes on an Instagram post.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's an
So that
egg.
was the type of thing that was going on. Like, it was the
I bet you the vegan teacher didn't like it.
vegan teacher. She didn't like egg.
Cause you vegan.
Yeah, I got it. Well, thank you for joining me. I finally did it.
Yay. I liked
Yeah.
my closet entrance.
I started arguing with her because I wanted her to peek her head.
It's so cringy though. Like if you go in like
No, I get what you mean. I get
you're
what you
like
mean.
say come on in, my guest.
Come. Well, I was.
No, that's.
I wasn't telling you to do
I
that.
know, but that's
What would
kind
you
of
do if
how
I
interpret it.
what would you do if I clipped that and then just put that as the intro of your?
No. Okay, maybe.
No, I'm not that mean. I'm not that
Anyway,
mean.
so the conclusion is, little sisters are awesome, and
Hmm.
high school kids should learn how to be kids.
Thank you for listening. And I'll see you next week.
We
Bye.
love you.